morning, President Joe Biden and Governor Ron DeSantis putting politics aside, meeting face-to-face Wednesday as they work to help the state move forward.
So far, at least 125 deaths have been confirmed, mostly in Florida, and that number is expected to go up. ABC's Rena Roy has the latest from Fort Myers.
Amid destruction and devastation, a moment of bipartisanship. President Biden and Governor Ron DeSantis joining forces to help the people of Florida move forward after Hurricane Ian.
We are cutting through the red tape, and that's from local government, state government, all the way up to the president. So we appreciate the team effort.
The president and first lady visiting hard-hit Fort Myers Wednesday, getting a first-hand look at the widespread damage.
We have one job, and only one job. And that's to make sure the people of Florida get everything that they need to fully, thoroughly recover.
Thousands still without basic essentials like food and water. This fire station in Fort Myers offering free showers.
We have no water, but we're here to take a shower. We've been going to the amenity center to get water out of the pool so we can flush our toilets.
Churches and nonprofits also doing their part.
Last 2 days we've served over 40,000 meals because we're here in Southwest Florida, we're still in a food and water crisis.
Pastor Matt Keller and his team of volunteers delivering hot meals to local hospitals, shelters, and first responders.
For us, hearing the stories of people who haven't eaten in 3 days, people who are checking into the emergency room at the hospital for starvation because they haven't eaten since the storm hit.
I'm Dave Fire Rescue.
Search and rescue teams still working around the clock on Pine Island, which now has a temporary bridge after its causeway was destroyed. This volunteer group of military veterans helping clean up.
It's a big relief because I had no idea what I was going to do with the tree.
And more help is on the way. President Biden announcing that the federal government will pay for emergency response efforts for 2 months instead of 30 days at the governor's request. Rena Roy, ABC News, Fort Myers, Florida.
And the deadly aftermath of Hurricane Ian has prompted state lawmakers to come up with solutions to speed up these recovery efforts.
Yeah, committee is meeting next week with the goal of releasing an additional $360 million into the Emergency Preparedness and Response Fund. Lawmakers say current response efforts are near their $500 million budget. They hope that releasing more money will ensure more resources are immediately available for recovery programs for residents and businesses. The emergency meeting was called after President Joe Biden extended the period for when the federal government will cover 100% of costs for search and rescue, sheltering, and feeding hurricane victims. A small sign of progress, a temporary bridge to Pine Island is now open. Governor Ron DeSantis sharing this new video of the bridge last night. It is the only way to get from the barrier island to the mainland. He says the goal was to have the bridge fixed by the end of the week, but the work was done ahead of schedule.
Nice to see those semis full of supplies, emergency crews getting over there. You know, one of the biggest needs right now, gasoline, all to help those generators.
That's why Easy Fill is hauling in gas from Miami and filling up people's cans for free. It's basically Uber, but for gas. Customers can have fuel delivered to them through a smartphone app.
So we're trying to bridge that gap between what's short here for the residents in these areas and what we have on our site.
Picking up gas for my generators. This is the 4th gas station I've been trying to find that actually has gas.
This service is especially helpful for elderly residents who don't have cans to get that gas for their generators.
Businesses remain closed in parts of central Florida. Meanwhile, this video shows just how high floodwaters are in Volusia County. And it could get worse as people are preparing for possibly more flooding from the St. Johns River. It's expected to crest more than 6 feet in the coming days.
Officials on our Treasure Coast are collecting more items for hurricane relief. You can drop off donations at any of these 5 locations on your screen. They're looking for things like water, non-perishable food, medical supplies, diapers, and clothes. Glenn?